Hello, welcome back to our video of the day. We're going to be talking about grit. So tell me, what's your opinion on grit? We were discussing about this in the article. There's like 3 parts to it. What was your, what'd you get from it?
What I got from it is grit is something that is a difficult task that you take up multiple days over and over again without quitting. And you just slowly get better and better and learn a few things.
Yeah, that's a good touch up on that. What I got from this, I got a couple things actually. It's like you cannot quit. You gotta keep going, especially you have to pick hard things to do. Nobody picks it for you because it would make no sense to do a hard thing that no one's interested in, not even you. So that's what my touch up is. You got anything else?
What I think is for grit, you're only allowed to pick something hard, a hard thing to do, that nobody picks for you, you pick it yourself. And because it would make absolutely no sense for someone to pick it for you.
Yeah. Parents would like to also, I know this because my parents do it, they also encourage their children to, get into it and succeed. They always motivate you. Me especially, my parents motivated me into filmography and photography, whatever you want to say. So, touching up on the fact of this analysis, the greatest people, they tend to have developed their passions for personal interests, but also for one particular thing, it's kind of a broad purpose, I don't know how to describe it any other way. But the intention is to contribute to what they're doing and doing it well, for others especially. People, for example, like their children, their clients, or students, or even country or society. That's one thing I got from it. Honestly, I gotta say this, her analysis on this was absolutely perfect. I could not describe this in any other way. And sure, she does retouch up on some facts, but it's a perfect description,
Yeah. What I thought was people tend to only focus on purpose and make it the first thing. However, most people mainly become attracted to things they enjoy or that are needed to pay bills in their house.
Yeah.
And other stuff. But I later realized how these benefit society and benefit other people.
That's great, dude. It's never really too early, never really too early or too late to begin cultivating the purpose of what you're doing. So when it comes to grit, I have many examples of me doing it, me striving and being successful in certain things, even though they're really hard to do. For example, back like a couple of weeks ago, I was doing a shoot for Mr. May. I even requested, I literally emailed him and said, hey, I really, really want to record because I love recording stuff. I love doing stuff for my school. So basically, when I arrived at school, I was given cameras, I was given equipment, I was given the mic to give to Mr. Cotter, who's a math teacher here, and we took it off from there and we literally just recorded. And when I got back in the room, I had extra time. So with the extra time I had all the footage. I was even thinking about giving it to someone to edit, but I thought I took the initiative to do it myself. And so I literally sat down for weeks on end. So I started from 1 week of doing it and having 1 day to work on it to having it be finished in a week. And that's pretty good for a video that's we get 20-30 minutes of footage, and I got 6 minutes of actual good footage out of it through Mr. May and me. But I also, during academic week, I literally came into the class and sat down till 4:30 and cranked it out and finished it. Doing something like that gives me the motivation to even do stuff like this, like recording right now, including him. We literally love doing this. This is my favorite shop. I've always dreamed of doing this. But yeah, like I kept my mind to it, and I just did it. Like, you know, I didn't know how I did it. It came out really good, but do you have anything like on grit?
Yeah, I do have one thing about grit, and it's my journey learning how to skateboard. So I started with my friend who was trying to get me into it.
Yeah.
On his skateboard, and I kept falling and falling, getting bruises on myself, and we were just in a parking lot, just a flat area, because I didn't know how to balance on it.
There was no like sidewalks
crazy.
you can jump off of.
I mean, there was, and we'll get into that.
Okay.
But over time, he taught me how to actually ride on it and just cruise around, and that's when I bought my own. And like later, the week after I bought it, we went to the skate park, and I had gone down my first 2 different ramps.
Yeah.
And I fell many times during that. And when I was going down the biggest ramp, I fell at the bottom, hit my arm right into the floor, and sprained my wrist.
Oh, dude, it's like
just straight up like that, straight down.
Oh, I can't. That's like.
And I had to lay there for like 5 minutes in pain, but I got up. I skated a little bit more. But
you skated more?
Yeah, I didn't go down any ramps.
I would have literally gotten an ice pack and went inside.
It hurt, but I went home after that, and for like a week I was out of commission of skateboarding. And after that week, I went straight back to it, going down ramps, and yeah. But,
so, what'd you get out of that experience?
A fun hobby that I can share with all my friends, because all my friends skateboard, and yeah.
If that happened to me, honestly, I'd probably say the exact same. Like, friendship is important because they build you up when you feel like at your lowest point, you know? And that kind of involves grit as well when you're talking about that. Like, they'll motivate you to keep on doing something that you're interested in and loving. And I can't touch on this subject enough, but grit is really important for human society these days because most people don't know how to build other people up, and you know.
These beats are the purest.
Yeah, most people will just like sit inside alone doing stuff.
That's what most people do. That's like 90% of America right now. They're all either still thinking it's quarantine or at home doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah, they're locked inside by themselves for some reason.
Dude, I've met people that would go on for hours indoors and just be silent. Like, they won't talk. It's so weird. What do you think you contribute to the show?
I think I contribute somebody who's willing to help anybody in the shop who needs it.
Yeah.
If they're stuck on something, I'll help them do it. If they need help recording, I'll help them record. Anything.
When I think what I do is I mostly help out Mr. May with his little projects he does. Even in the mornings, he's like, "Alex, can you help me?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." Because, like, what else are we going to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is like the shop you're in, and you do the task at hand. You just keep on doing it. I even set this little project that we're doing for Grit, and he helped me out with finding a lot of stuff that we needed. But I mostly just help out with recording and helping Mr. May get the project done at hand. Like, I even set up the playlist, the school playlist for DV for the year 2025, and I don't know, some people don't like some of the music and some people do.
What I think the secret to success is not to just gain as much money as possible, but make sure you're having fun in life. Make sure everything you do, you're making the most of it. Spend time with friends. Go out. Do activities you've never done. Learn new things.
That's, I could have said better, but when I think the secret to success is be determined to do the thing you love most. Be interested in it and just succeed. Like, literally the stuff I do, I always try to do it with positivity and motivate others to do it. It just makes me feel better about myself that I'm having other people do it and I'm not the only one, you know?
Yeah.
Like, determination and success, it feels good when you finish like a project. Like, you do something and it turns out good, like the way you want it, and people actually like it, you're like, yes. Because, like, that's like the best feeling. Like, the freshman orientation video, I finished that and it's now in the hallway and it's playing for people to see, and I'm like, it's just crazy how fast this whole sophomore year is going by, you know? Like, I'm already doing so much in one literal week.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed our project on grit.
Yeah. Thanks for coming
Thank you
and
for showing up. Talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Bye.
Woo!